हेलो स्टूडेंट्स, आज हम PU2 मैथमेटिक्स टर्मिनल एग्ज़ाम के लिए बोर्ड के मॉडल क्वेश्चन पेपर 1 सॉल्व करने जा रहे हैं। पार्ट ए में 10 क्वेश्चंस होते हैं। ऑल क्वेश्चंस आर कंपलसरी। यू हैव टू सॉल्व ऑल द 10 क्वेश्चंस। फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन, a relation R in a set A equal to 1 2 defined by R equal to 1 1 1 2 2 1 is not transitive. Why? Here definition of transitivity is if AB belongs to R and BC belongs to R, then AC belongs to R. Here 2 1 belongs to R and 1 2 belongs to R, but 2 2 AC does not belongs to R. Therefore R is not transitive. Second question, write the domain of the function y equal to cos inverse x. Domain is -1 plus 1. We have restricted the domain between -1 and +1, otherwise we cannot find the inverse. So a function must be inverse when it is 1 1 and onto. So we have to restrict the domain between -1 and +1, then only we can find the inverse. Therefore the domain of the function y equal to cos inverse x is -1 and +1. Construct a 2 cross 2 matrix A equal to Aij whose elements are given by Aij equal to I by j. पहले हमें एक 2 क्रॉस 2 मैट्रिक्स को लिखना है। 2 क्रॉस 2 मैट्रिक्स हम किस तरह लिखेंगे? 2 रोज एंड 2 कॉलम्स होना चाहिए। A11 A12 A21 A22 गिवन बाय Aij इक्वल टू I बाय j। A11 मीन्स I की वैल्यू 1 और j की वैल्यू 1 लिखना होगा। 1 बाय 1 इक्वल टू 1। A12 मीन्स I की वैल्यू 1 j की वैल्यू 2, दैट इज I बाय j मीन्स 1 बाय 2, दैट इक्वल टू 1 बाय 2। A21 means I equal to 2 and j equal to 1. 2 by 1 is 2. A22 means I equal to 2 and j equal to 2. 2 by 2 is 1. So put all the values of A11, A12, A21, A22 in A. So we have constructed a matrix 2 cross 2 matrix given by Aij equal to I by j. Come to the next question. Fourth question, if matrix A equal to 1 2 4 2, find determinant of 2a. A equal to 1 2 4 2. 2a means you have to multiply matrix A by 2 by each element. हर एक एलिमेंट को A के हर एक एलिमेंट को 2 से मल्टीप्लाई करना होगा। सो 2a इक्वल टू 2 इंटू 1 2, 2 2 जा 4, 2 4 जा 8 एंड 2 2 जा 4। सो डिटर्मिनेंट का मतलब होता है उनके डायगोनल जो एलिमेंट्स हैं उनको मल्टीप्लाई करना दोनों। 2 इंटू 4 माइनस 4 इंटू 8। 2 इंटू 4 इज 8, 8 माइनस 32 इज -24। सो डिटर्मिनेंट ऑफ 2a इज -24। कम टू द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, फिफ्थ क्वेश्चन, इफ a इक्वल टू 3 - 4 - 1 2 एंड b इज अ स्क्वायर मैट्रिक्स ऑफ ऑर्डर 2 एंड ab इक्वल टू I, देन फाइंड द मैट्रिक्स b as ab इक्वल टू 1. So B is inverse. Here AB equal to I means B is inverse of A. So B के जगह पर हमें B के प्लेस पर हमें A inverse रखना होगा, because AB equal to I. AB equal to I means AB equal to I means here B is inverse of A. A equal to B inverse. So AB equal to I, A into A inverse equal to I, B equal to A inverse. A inverse की डेफिनेशन क्या है? 1 डिवाइडेड बाई A inverse A equal to 1 डिवाइडेड बाई डिटर्मिनेंट ऑफ A into adjoint of A. Here determinant of A means 3 into 2 minus 4 into -1, that is 6 minus 4, that is 2. Now adjoint of A का मतलब क्या होता है? पहले हम को फैक्टर फिर उसका ट्रांसपोज लिखेंगे। को फैक्टर 3 का को फैक्टर 2 है, -4 का को फैक्टर -1 है, -1 का को फैक्टर -4 है, 2 का को फैक्टर 3 है, फिर उसका ट्रांसपोज ले लो, फिर तुम्हें एडजॉइंट ऑफ ए मिलेगा। सो एडजॉइंट ऑफ ए 2 4 1 -3, 1 डिवाइडेड बाय 2 इंटू 2 4 1 3. सो डिवाइड ईच एलिमेंट बाय 2, वी विल गेट B. B मीन्स A inverse. Next question, differentiate log of cos of e raised to x with respect to x. Let y is equal to, पहले जो फंक्शन है इसे y इक्वल टू log of cos of e raised to x लिख लो, then differentiate with respect to x. Differentiation of y is dy by dx. Log of means 1 divided by, log of cos of e raised to x means 1 divided by cos of e raised to x, into differentiation of cos is minus sign, एंड अगेन ई रेस टू एक्स इज ई रेस टू एक्स. यहाँ पर तीन फंक्शन है, लॉग कॉस ई रेस टू एक्स, एक के बाद एक हमें डिफ्रेंसिएशन करते जाना है. लॉग ऑफ मीन्स लॉग के आगे जो भी है 1 डिवाइडेड बाय रखो, फिर कॉस ऑफ मीन्स कॉस के आगे जो भी है कॉस का डिफ्रेंसिएशन माइनस साइन होगा ई रेस टू एक्स, देन ई रेस टू एक्स का डिफ्रेंसिएशन ई रेस टू एक्स. हियर माइनस साइन टेक आउटसाइड, साइन एक्स बाय कॉस एक्स इज tan of e raised to x. Sin of e raised to x divided by cos of e raised to x is tan of e raised to x. Next, come to the seventh question. If y equal to cos inverse sin x, find dy by dx. y का डिफ्रेंसिएशन dy by dx इक्वल टू cos इनवर्स का डिफ्रेंसिएशन क्या है, -1 डिवाइडेड बाय रूट ऑफ 1 माइनस एक्स स्क्वायर. यहाँ पर x के प्लेस पर sin x है, इसलिए हमें -1 डिवाइडेड बाय रूट ऑफ 1 माइनस साइन स्क्वायर एक्स रखना होगा. फिर साइन एक्स का डिफ्रेंसिएशन कॉस एक्स, 1 माइनस साइन स्क्वायर क्या होगा, कॉस स्क्वायर एक्स होगा, स्क्वायर एंड रूट गेट कैंसिल, कॉस एक्स होगा, माइनस ऑफ कॉस एक्स बाय कॉस एक्स इक्वल टू -1. नाउ कम टू द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, दैट इज 9th क्वेश्चन. Eighth question, evaluate integration of x cube plus 5x square minus 4 divided by x square. Now divide each term by x square. से हर एक टर्म को डिवाइड करो, जो जो x कैंसिल होंगे उन्हें कैंसिल करो. x स्क्वायर और x क्यूब बाय x स्क्वायर है, 2x कैंसिल हुए, एक x बच गया. नेक्स्ट x स्क्वायर बाय x स्क्वायर इज 1 बाय x स्क्वायर, कीप इट एज इट इज. इंटीग्रेशन ऑफ x is x square by 2 plus 5 into integration of 1 is x plus 4 into 1 of x square. Integration of 1 by x square is minus 1 by x, so minus minus will get become plus. So डायरेक्ट यहाँ पर सेपरेट ईच टर्म सेपरेट करके इन्हें इंटीग्रेशन करना है. नेक्स्ट 9th क्वेश्चन, डेफिनीशन, define a linear bijective function in the linear programming problem. The linear function z equal to ax plus by, where a, b are constants, x and y are decision variables, which has to be maximized or minimized in the linear programming problem. Objective function means linear function z equal to ab, which has to be maximized or minimized. We will calculate the maximum and minimum value by using z equal to ax plus b. So the linear function z equal to ax plus by, where a, b are constants and x, y are decision variables, which has to be maximized or minimized in the linear programming problem, is called linear objective function. Next, define question number 10. Define the term constraints in the linear programming problem. The linear inequalities or equations or restrictions on the variable of a linear programming problem is called constraints. Next, part B question. Here part B question carries 2 marks and you have to answer 10 questions. Out of 14 questions will be given to you. You have to solve any 10 question. First question will be from relation and function. Question number 11. Question number 11 will from relation and function. Show that the relation R in the set of all integers z defined by R equal to AB 2 divides A minus B is an equivalence relation. The function is already given that you have to show the given relation is equivalence, means it is reflexive, symmetric and transitive. You just go on writing 2 divides A minus, here relation is AB, between the A and B the relation given is 2 divides A minus B. 2 divides A minus A, reflexive. A minus A means 0. So 2 divides 0. A belongs to R. and symmetric AB belongs to R. 2 divides A minus B, then 2 divides B minus A also. Therefore R is symmetric. R is transitive. AB and BC belongs to R. 2 divides A minus B and 2 divides B minus C. Then A minus B plus B minus C, B will get cancelled. A minus C will remain. So A divides A minus B and 2 divides A minus B and 2 divides B minus C. That implies 2 divides A minus C. Therefore AC belongs to R. R is transitive. Therefore R is equivalence relation. Next, come to the next question. Determine whether the relation R in the set A equal to 1, 2, 3, 4 up to 14 defined by R equal to x comma y, x minus y, 3x minus y equal to 0 is reflexive, symmetric and transitive. स्टूडेंट्स ये एक्सरसाइज 1.1 का फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन है, इसका भी मैं वीडियो बना चुकी हूँ. सो मेरे डिस्क्रिप्शन में देखकर आप ये वीडियो देखकर सॉल्व कर सकते हैं. हियर सेट ए इज 1 to 14. रिलेशन डिफाइंड बाय 3x minus y equal to 0. दैट इज 3x equal to y, y equal to 3x. So if we take 1, y will be 3 because 3 times x. If we take the value of x as 1, then y will become 3. If we take the value of x as 2, then 2 3s are 6. If we take the value as x as 3, 3 3s are 9. The value of y will be 9. If we take x as 4, the value of y will be 3 times x means 4 3s are 12. Here we cannot take the number 5 because if we take 5, the value of y will become 5 3s are 15, but 15 is not in our set. Up to 14 only in the set A is given. So the value of x we cannot take as 5. Up to 4 only we can take the value of x, 1 2 3 4. So the relation will become 1 3 2 6 3 9 4 2. In this relation we have to check whether the given relation is reflexive, symmetric or transitive. Here 1 1 does not belongs to R. Definition of reflexive is AA must belongs to R. Here AA 1 1 does not belongs to R, 2 2 does not belongs to R, 3 3 does not. All doublets are not belonging to relation, so R is not reflexive. R is not symmetric because 1 3 is belonging to in this relation. 1 3 is there, but 3 1 is not present. Similarly 2 6 is there, 6 2 is not there, 3 9 is there, 9 3 is not there. So AB belongs to R, but BA does not belongs to R. Therefore R is not symmetric. Now check the transitivity. If AB belongs to R and BC belongs to R, then AC must belongs to R. This is the definition of transitivity. So 1 3 belongs to R and 3 9 belongs to R, but 1 9 does not belongs to R. Therefore R is not transitive. So the given relation is neither reflexive nor symmetric nor transitive. I hope you understood. हेलो स्टूडेंट्स, अभी तक आपने हमारा चैनल सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया है तो सब्सक्राइब कीजिए और लाइक कीजिए. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन 13. इवेल्युएट साइन ऑफ पाई बाई 3 माइनस साइन इनवर्स माइनस 1/2. साइन ऑफ पाई बाई 3 माइनस साइन ऑफ साइन इनवर्स sin of minus x is minus sin x, so minus minus will become plus here. Sin of minus 1/2 is minus sin 1/2, so the minus sign will become plus here. Pi by 3 plus sin inverse pi by sin inverse 1/2 की वैल्यू pi by 6 है, तो pi by 3 plus pi by 6 will be pi by 2. Sin pi by 2, that is sin 90 is 1. Thirteen question over. Next come to the 14 question. That is, find the value of k here. 18 question. Find the dy by dx. 18 question. Find dy by dx. Find dy by dx if x square plus xy plus y square equal to 100. So differentiation of x square is 2x plus x into y is there. X into y means you have to take u into v rule. U dv by dx plus v du by dx. So differentiation of x square is 2x. X differentiation of xy is x dy by dx plus y. ऐसे ही रखो, x का डिफ्रेंसिएशन 1 होगा, फिर y स्क्वायर का डिफ्रेंसिएशन 2y dy बाई डी एक्स, 100 का डिफ्रेंसिएशन कांस्टेंट का डिफ्रेंसिएशन 0 होगा. टेक dy बाई डी एक्स कॉमन, 2x प्लस 2y प्लस x प्लस 2x प्लस y. सो dy बाई डी एक्स इक्वल टू माइनस ऑफ टेक 2x प्लस y दैट साइड, राइट हैंड साइड, it will become minus 2x plus y divided by 2y plus x. Next, come to the next question. 19 question. If y equal to sin inverse 2x, if y equal to sin inverse 2x divided by 1 plus x square and mod x is less than or equal to 1, find dy by dx. Here you have to take the substitution, x equal to tan theta, theta equal to tan inverse x, x के प्लेस पर, यहाँ पर x के प्लेस पर tan थीटा रखना होगा. तो y इक्वल टू साइन इनवर्स 2 tan थीटा डिवाइडेड बाय 1 प्लस tan स्क्वायर थीटा. बाय डेफिनेशन, बाय फार्मूला, sin 2 थीटा इक्वल टू 2 tan थीटा डिवाइडेड बाय 1 प्लस tan स्क्वायर थीटा. सो साइन इनवर्स और साइन रेसिप्रोकल कैंसल. Y equal to 2 theta, theta means tan inverse x, put the value of theta as tan inverse x, 2 divided by 1 plus x square. So differentiation of tan inverse x is 1 divided by 1 plus x square. So dy by dx equal to 2 divided by 1 plus x square. यहाँ पर तुम्हें substitution लेना होगा, x equal to tan theta, then theta equal to tan inverse x. Substitute the value in y as x equal to tan theta, 2 tan theta divided by 1 plus tan square theta, that is sin 2 theta. Sin inverse or sin will get cancelled, 2 theta will remain. So theta means that equal to 2 tan inverse x, y equal to 2 tan inverse x, dy by dx equal to, keep constant 2 as it is, tan inverse x, differentiation of tan inverse x is 1 divided by 1 plus x square. Next, question number 20. Find the intervals in which the function f given by f of x equal to x square minus 4x plus 6 is strictly decreasing, strictly increasing. f of x equal to x square minus 4x plus 6, f dash of x equal to 2x minus 4. फंक्शन, तुम्हें पहले फंक्शन लेना होगा, फिर उसका डिफ्रेंशिएशन करना होगा, फिर इक्वल टू 0 इक्वेट करना होगा. उसके बाद x की वैल्यू हमें x इक्वल टू 2 मिलेगी. सो x इक्वल टू 2 मीन्स द पॉइंट x2 डिवाइड्स द number line in two intervals, that is minus infinity to 2 and 2 to infinity. The interval 2 to infinity function is strictly increasing because f dash of x is greater than 0 and x equal to 2 means greater than 0. Here the interval minus infinity to 2, the function is strictly decreasing because f dash of x is less than 0. Next, 21 question. Find the slope of the tangent to the curve y equal to x minus 1 divided by x minus 2. X is not equal to 0 at x is not equal to 2 at x equal to 10. Why x is not equal to 2? If we put the value as x equal to 2, it will become x minus 1 divided by 0. 2 minus 2 will become 0. Denominator should not be 0. Therefore, x must not equal to 2. Slope means you have to find dy by dx only. dy by dx by u by v rule you have to apply, because numerator is also function of x and denominator is also function of x. So y is equal to x minus 1 by x minus 2. Take u as x minus 1 and v as x minus 2. Then dy by dx equal to v du by dx minus u dv by dx होल डिवाइडेड बाय v स्क्वायर. इस फॉर्म में, इस फार्मूले के हिसाब से हमें वैल्यूज़ डालना है. सो फर्स्ट v x माइनस 1 ऐसे ही रखो. डिफ्रेंसिएशन ऑफ x माइनस 1 क्या होगा? 1 होगा. 1 माइनस 0 मीन्स 1 होगा. माइनस x माइनस 1 ऐसे ही रखो. फिर डिफ्रेंसिएशन ऑफ x माइनस 2 1 होगा. होल डिवाइडेड बाय v स्क्वायर मीन्स x माइनस 2 ब्रैकेट स्क्वायर. by using the formula u by v dash u v dash minus v u dash by v square. At point x equal to 10 means you have to put the value of x as 10. So 1 divided by 10 minus 2 bracket square means 1 by 64 minus 1 by 64 will become the value. Next, come to the next question. 24th question. Evaluate integration of x sec square x dx. X into sec square dx. Here you have to apply u into v rule. x की वैल्यू, u की वैल्यू x ले लो और v की वैल्यू sec square x ले लो. So integration of u into v is u into v dx is u integration of v minus integration of v dx into u dash dx. So integration of x sec square x means u ऐसे ही रखो x integration of sec square x minus integration of sec square x into differentiation of x is 1. So x integration of sec square x is tan x minus integration of sec square x is tan x. So x tan x minus integration of tan x is log of sec x. Come to the next question, part C. 3 mark question will be there in this part. You have to solve any 10 questions. Question number 25. Check whether the relation R in the set A equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 defined by R equal to AB, B equal to A plus 1 is reflexive, symmetric or transitive. So your answer is relation will be A plus 1, B equal to A plus 1. If we take A as 1, B will become 1 plus 1. If we take A as 2, B will become 2 plus 1, 3. If we take A as 3, B will become 3 plus 1, 4. If we take A as 4, B will become 4 plus 1, 5. If we take A as 5, B will become 5 plus 1, 6. अब हम 5 के बाद A की वैल्यू 6 नहीं ले सकते, क्योंकि अगर हम A की वैल्यू 6 लेंगे तो B की वैल्यू 7 होगी, बिकॉज B इक्वल टू A प्लस 1. तो 7 इज नॉट इन प्रेजेंट इन आवर सेट. Therefore, the relation is 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6. The relation is reflexive. check करेंगे. Is this a relation reflexive? It is not reflexive. Why? Because 1, 1 doublets are not present. Reflexive means उसका reflex means same thing. If we stand in front of mirror, we can see our reflection. So in mirror we can see our reflection means same face we can see, no, like that it is. Reflection means reflection of 1 is 1 only. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3 is not present in R. Therefore R is not reflexive. R is not symmetric again. Why? Because 1, 2 belongs to R but 1 does not belongs to R. The definition of symmetric is AB belongs to R implies BA belongs to R. Here AB belongs to R but BA does not belongs to R. 1, 2 belongs to R and 2, 1 is not in our relation R, set R. Therefore R is not symmetric. Again R is not transitive, because AB belongs to R and BC belongs to R implies AC belongs to R. 1, 2 belongs to R and 2, 3 belongs to R, but 1, 3 does not belongs to R. Therefore R is not transitive. Next question. Check whether the relation R in the set n of natural numbers defined by R equal to xy, y equal to x plus 5 and x is less than 4 is reflexive, symmetric and transitive. R in the set of natural numbers defined by r equal to xy, y equal to x plus 5 and x is less than 4, therefore r equal to 1627. यहाँ पर रिलेशन r, इफ x इक्वल टू 1 लेंगे तो y x प्लस 5 लेना होगा, बिकॉज रिलेशन गिवन इज y इक्वल टू x प्लस 5. इफ वी टेक x इक्वल टू 2 plus 5 is 7. Again if we take x equal to 3 plus 5 will become 8. We cannot take here number x as 4 because it is given here in the relation itself x must be less than 4. So up to 3 only we can take the value of x. Now in relation R 162738, check reflexive, symmetric and transitive property. 1 does not belongs to R, therefore R is not reflexive. 16 belongs to R but 61 does not belongs to R, therefore R is not symmetric. Here the property of transitivity, if xy belongs to R and yz belongs to R, then xz must belongs to R. Here xy belongs to R, there is no order yz. xy is there but yz is not present in our relation. Here the property of transitivity fails. So this is the contradiction to the property of transitivity, therefore R is not transitive. Here xy belongs to R, there is no order pair yz belongs to R, therefore xz also does not belongs to R, therefore R is not transitive, therefore R is neither reflexive nor symmetric nor transitive. Next question, 27 question. Evaluate sine of pi by 3 minus sine inverse minus root 3 by 2. So same in the above equation, in the above question we have solved. Sine of minus x is minus sine of x, pi by 3 plus sine inverse root 3 by 2. Pi by 3 plus sine root 3 by 2 की वैल्यू हमें वैल्यू we have to put, then we have to find the sine value. 28 question is half. It is show that the matrix is sum of symmetric and skew symmetric matrix. Problem is there. 28 question. We have to take p equal to 1 by 2a plus a dash, q equal to 1 by 2a minus a dash, and you have to show a equal to p plus q. So many times we have solved. In last paper also we have solved this type of problem. Come to 29 question. For any square matrix A with real entries, prove that a plus a dash is symmetric and a minus a dash is skew symmetric. This is the theorem. If A is a square matrix with real entries, b equal to a plus a dash, b dash equal to a plus a dash dash, b dash equal to a dash plus a dash dash, b dash equal to a dash plus a dash plus a, b dash equal to a plus a dash, b dash equal to b, by using these two properties. Again, therefore b is symmetric, a plus a dash is symmetric matrix, c equal to a minus a dash. Apply transpose on both sides. C dash equal to a minus a dash bracket dash, c dash equal to a dash minus a dash dash, c dash equal to a dash minus a, c dash equal to, take minus sign common, minus of a minus a dash, c dash equal to minus c. Here b dash equal to b and c dash equal to minus c. So we have proved the sum of matrix a plus a dash is symmetric and a minus a dash is skew symmetric. This is the theorem. Next, come to the 30th problem. Verify a into adjoint of a equal to adjoint of a into a equal to determinant of a into I for matrix a equal to 2, 3, minus 4, minus 6. Here a equal to 2, 3, minus 4, minus 6, and adjoint means you have to take the cofactors and you have to transpose the matrix. Cofactor of 2 is minus 6, cofactor of 3 is minus 4, cofactor of minus 4 is 3, cofactor of minus 6 is 2, and you have to take transpose of cofactor. You will get adjoint of a, and determinant of a equal to, you have to multiply 2 into minus 6 minus 3 into minus 4, that is minus 12 plus 12 equal to 0. Determinant of a into I equal to 0 into I, that is 0 matrix. A into adjoint of a, you have to multiply a and adjoint of a matrix. by using row into column, first row first column, first row second column, then second row first column, second row second column, you will get again 0 0 matrix. Now take reverse adjoint of A into A, again you will get a 0 matrix. From 1 and 2 we have A into adjoint of A equal to adjoint of A into A equal to determinant of A into I. A 0 matrix will come in all the three cases. Next, come to the next question. Differentiate sin x raised to cos x with respect to x. Let y is equal to sin x raised to cos x. Take log both side by using logarithm property. Log of m to the power n equal to n log m. So log y differentiate. Take log both side means log y equal to cos x into log of sin x. Here there are two functions, cos x is one function and log of sin x is another function of x. Now differentiate both side. Differentiation of log y is 1 by y divided by dx. So you have to take u into v rule here. Keep cos x as it is. Differentiation of log of sin x is 1 by sin x into sin x. Differentiation of sin x is cos x, plus keep log of sin x as it is. Differentiation of cos x is minus sin x. Now dividing both the equation, dy by dx equal to dy by d theta. No, this is different. So you have to calculate next. Next, come to the 32 question is gone here. 33 question. If cos y equal to x cos a plus y with cos a equal to plus or minus 1, prove that dy by dx equal to cos square x plus y divided by sin theta. Here you have to differentiate cos y equal to x cos a plus y, x equal to cos y divided by cos of a plus y. By u by v rule you have to differentiate, keep v as it is, differentiation of u plus minus u differentiation of v whole divided by v square. Again by using sin of a plus b is equal to sin a cos b minus cos a sin b, we can write this sin of a plus y cos y minus cos of a plus y sin y as sin of a plus y minus y. Plus y minus y will get cancelled, that is sin a divided by cos square a plus y. So dy by dx equal to cos square a plus y divided by sin a. Next 34 question. Find the equation of tangent and normal to the curve x raised to 4 minus 6x raised to 3 plus 13x square minus 10x plus 5 at the point 1 comma 3. Equation of tangent means you have to find dy by dx. Y is equal to x square minus 6x cube plus 13x square minus 10x plus 5. You have to differentiate this equation. Dy by dx equal to 4x cube minus 18x square plus differentiation of x4 is 4x raised to 3 minus 6, keep it as it is. Differentiation of x raised to 3 is 3x square. Again differentiation of x square is 2x and constant differentiation is 0. To solve, slope put x equal to 1. At point it is x equal to 1 given and y is equal to 3 it is given. So put x equal to 1. We will get dy by dx at slope at 1 comma 3 is 2. Then equation of tangent is y minus y1 equal to m into bracket x minus x1. Y minus, here y1 is 3, x1 is 1, y1 is 3 equal to m slope is 2. dy by dx at given point slope is 2. 2 into bracket x minus x1 is 1. So y minus 3 equal to 2x minus 2. 2x minus y plus 1 equal to 0. Again equation of normal is y minus y1 equal to minus 1 divided by m x minus x1. This is the equation of normal. Again you have to put the value of x1 y1 and m. Y minus y1 is 3 minus 1 divided by m is 2. X minus x1 is 1. So 2 into cross multiply 2 into y minus 2 into 3, 2y minus 6 equal to minus x plus 1, x plus 2y minus 7 equal to 0. We will get the equation of tangent and equation of normal. Next Find the two positive numbers whose sum is 16 and the sum of whose cubes is minimum. The two positive numbers are x and x minus 16. Because x plus y is equal to 16, we will get y value as x 16 minus x. So s of x equal to x cube plus 16 minus x bracket square, because two positive numbers whose sum is 16 and sum of whose cubes is minimum. Sum of whose cubes means you have to add x cube and 16 minus x bracket cube. Differentiate s dash of x equal to 3x square minus 3 into 16 minus x. S double dash of x, that is second differentiation, 6x plus 6 into 16 minus x, that is 96 greater than 0. Therefore sum of whose cubes is minimum. For function is maximum or minimum, s dash of x equal to 0. Take x dash of x is equal to 0. We will get the value of x as 8 and other number 16 minus 8 is 8. So the required numbers are 8 and 8. Come to 37 question. Evaluate integration of x e raised to x divided by 1 plus x bracket square. So we have to take the function as e raised to x f of x plus f dash of x equal to e raised to x f of x plus c. This theorem we have to apply. Integration of e raised to x f of x plus f dash of x equal dx equal to e raised to x into f of x plus c. We have to make this function in the form of e raised to x f of x plus f dash of x. Take e raised to x common. Here add and subtract 1 in numerator. E raised to x 1 divided by 1 plus x, divide 1 divided by 1 plus x square with x plus 1 and minus 1. You will get the answer directly as e raised to x f of x, because it is in the form of e raised to x f of x plus f dash of x. Come to the next question, 38th question. Evaluate integration of x sin inverse x dx with respect to integration of u into v. We have to apply u into v rule. Integration of u into v is u integration of v minus integration of v du into u dash of x. So take u as sin inverse x, v as x. Sin inverse x into integration of x minus integration of x into differentiation of sin inverse x is 1 divided by root of 1 minus x square. So you have to integrate. Integration of x is again x square by 2. So again you have to take the substitution and you have to evaluate the integration.